Hello and welcome to Cindy's Corner. Today we're going to be making a bag that will hold 10 Stampin' markers. In an earlier video I mentioned my marker club, and I will be making a bunch of these this month for my marker club members, and I've designed it to hold 10 markers. So we're going to start with a piece of DSP from the Lullaby pack, and I've cut this 7.5 by 10, and along the 7.5 inch side I've scored it at 1, 3.5, 4.5 and 7, and along the bottom edge I've scored it at 1. Now we're going to start first of all by just gently putting in some of the folds so it makes it easier for it to see when trimming. And then with your snips we're going to cut from the bottom up to the 1 inch fold line, but this tiny little piece here I'm just going to trim that out altogether. Easier to see from this side, up to our 1 inch line. There we go. And then we're going to put the folds in really crisply so it makes a nice neat box. There we go. And finally here. There we go. And then along the base. There we go. And then bringing in a silicone mat and the new Fast Fuse product, going to just put adhesive on this piece here and along the end here. It's best to use this silicone mat and then you don't get sticky all over your work surface, just like I have there. Okay, so then just fold it down and match up the pieces like that firmly, and then we're going to fold in the side flaps and then one of the larger flaps, a little bit more of your Fast Fuse, and then a little pinch either side to make our bag. So there's the bag complete. Now we're going to look at decorating it. So I have cut myself a piece of crisp cantaloupe cardstock using the second to largest Deco Labels framelit, and then I've run it through the Big Shot using the Decorative Dots embossing folder. I'm going to be using the liquid glue, the Tombow liquid glue. It gives us a little bit more working time than the snail or the Fast Fuse adhesive, and I'm going to just put some on my label. I don't want to put it too high up to the crease, and I don't want to put it too far to the sides, otherwise it will show. And then I'm going to have the unglued part facing me like that, and I'm going to place the bag on there, center it up, make sure it looks good, and then simply fold this piece over here and press firmly, and then catch it down with one of the little metallic clothespins. So for decoration I have stamped Thank You So Much in Pistachio Pudding using the Lots of Thanks stamp set, and then I've cut out 4 flowers using the little flower punch from the Itty Bitty Accent punch 2 in pistachio pudding, 2 in Whisper White, and then I simply sponge the edges with the pistachio pudding just to give them a little bit of variation. Then with the back of my piercing tool, I'm going to give each of my flowers a bit of a ding there, and then bringing in my packet, I'm going to put a little bit of the Tombow glue on the back of my hand. It's more controllable that way. And then pick up a little glue, and then I'm just going to arrange them like this. There we go. I'm just going to use the back of my piercing tool just to give them a bit more of a tap, a firm tap. And then for my sentiment, I think I'm going to perhaps have it just sticking out there a little bit, so I'm going to put some adhesive on that corner and maybe move my little clothespin across like that. And there we have it. Perfect little gift box for my marker ladies. Well, thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.